I knew something was wrong. The day my father looked into my eyes and called me sir. And what broke me the most was, he wasn't joking. Once upon a time, my father was the strongest person I knew. The kind of man who could fix the broken fan, carry grocery bags in one hand, and still have enough energy to scold me lovingly for leaving my shoes in the wrong place. Our home was small, but his presence made it feel huge. So it started with little things. He forgot where he kept the house keys. Then he forgot the TV remote. Then one day, he forgot the way to the market he had been going to for 20 years. At first, we laughed it off. "Papa, you're becoming a kid again," I teased. He smiled. But his eyes didn't. They looked scared. One evening, I came home late from work. The lights were off. And my father was sitting in the corner of the living room, completely still, as if he was waiting for someone. I switched on the light. "Papa, what are you doing in the dark?" He slowly turned his head toward me, and then he said something that made my stomach drop. "Son, who are you?" I froze. We took him to the doctor. The doctor spoke gently, but his words felt like a hammer. "It's early stage dementia. It will get worse. He will forget faces, names, memories." My mother started crying. I didn't. Not because I was strong, but because my brain refused to accept it. How could a man who remembered my school timetable better than I did forget me? Days turned into weeks. My father began mixing up time. He would wake up at 2 a.m. and ask my mother to pack his lunch, saying he was late for office. But the hardest part? He stopped calling me by my name. He started calling me Bhaiya. I felt something inside me crack. Not loudly, but deeply. The kind of crack you can't repair. One day, I found his diary in his room. With trembling fingers, I opened it. What I read changed my entire life. If someday I stop recognizing my child, please don't hate me. Please don't leave me. Because I may forget your face, but I will never forget the love I felt for you. I sat down. My throat burned. My eyes filled with tears. This letter wasn't written today. It was written years ago, which meant my father knew. He knew this day would come, and he prepared for it, silently, alone, without telling anyone. So we wouldn't panic, so we wouldn't break. I walked to him slowly and said, "Papa, even if you forget me, I will always remember you." He blinked. His face softened, and for the first time in weeks, he cried. I hugged him tightly, and my mother hugged both of us. For a few seconds, the house felt like home again. Sometimes the most painful goodbye is not when someone leaves. It's when they stay, but slowly forget who you are. If you still have your parents, don't wait for a perfect day to sit with them. Don't wait for a free weekend to talk to them.